Welcome to this afternoon's game with your commentators, Peter Brackley and Trevor Brooker.
Yes, afternoon, and thanks, Peter. It's great to be here up in the box with you, of course.
So much at stake here, as a win means qualification to the next round. There should be absolutely no lack of passion, that's for sure, from the players or their respective supporters. And we could be in for a fierce and fiery encounter for the next 90 minutes or so. Away we go. Let's hope we're in for a cracker. It will be interesting to see how they start the match. Here's Figo. Ibrahimovic. We know he can deliver it well.
The defender kept his eye on that one and played it to safety. It's a corner.
Whip that in towards goal. It'll be another corner. It's curling in. Babel. Good running off the ball. Will he test the keeper? Here's Adriano. That pass didn't make it. Pass went astray. Has a pop from there. That sails wide of the left post. Not a bad effort though.
Well, I think the shot didn't connect well enough with his foot there, did it? Unfortunately for him.
Cordoba. Here's Figo. Win possession here. Superb intervention. Here's Snyder. Great work to win the ball. Slip through the gap. Worked really hard to get the ball back there. 30 minutes into the first half. Still going, real chance here. Stopped him well there. Emmanuelson. And Snyder. Carries the ball through the middle. Will there be a goal here? A good delivery, and we may well see the first goal here. A decent ball in. Ibrahimovic. He has to do better than that. Wonderfully won there. Good individual effort, but he needs to pass it now.
Well, it was quick thinking from the defender to block the cross. Corner kick.
Whips it in. The whistle goes for half-time, and the players head off to the dressing rooms, with the managers, no doubt, having plenty to say during the break. What's your analysis of the game, Trevor?
They've been a bit disappointed in making space and running off the ball, so I'm surprised that they've managed to keep the game level so far.
Well, we hope it's not going to be the final score, but at the break, it's 0-0. The second half then gets underway. Let's hope for another 45 minutes of entertaining football here. Let's see which team can take control in the second half. Here's Heitinga. Wonderful defending there. Adriano. And Grigera. Here's Snyder. Win the ball back. Dejan Stakovic. And Adriano. Really stopped in his tracks there. 15 minutes into the second half. Trouble for the defence from the left. He uses his head. But only just missed by a lick of paint. Samuel. Here's Javier Zanetti. He's on the rampage. Substitution today. No goals yet in the second half, and we'll see the first sub of the game. Emmanuelson. He brought it down. Here's real danger.
That's a keeper's ball there.
And Vieira. Javier Zanetti. Runs with the ball towards the right flank. Still have it and in a good position here. Booted to safety. And Ricoba. They're moving well down the right-hand side. Will he hit the target?
Chance for a good cross here.
The ball's out for a goal kick. Here's Adriano. Ibrahimovic. Fantastic goal. This is a vital goal at a crucial time. In the final few minutes, he was alive for the chance of a rebound and took full advantage in a ruthless fashion. So the game will really open up now they've scored, surely, because I can't see them just sitting back and defending. What do you make of that, Trevor? Could the keeper have perhaps done better with the initial save?
Well, there's always the risk if you don't hold on to it or tip it behind.
got in front with not long to go in the game. They must be favourites now, Trevor.
If I was a betting man, I'd expect them to win from here. They just need to keep it tight at the back.
On the ball here. Picked up on the interception, but he might be pulling himself into trouble here. There's the whistle. They've negotiated the first round. So, Trevor, no surprises there, really, were there?
Oh, not at all, Peter. A routine win.
So that brings us to the end of this afternoon's match. And my thanks go to Trevor Brooking for joining us.
It's been a pleasure.
And we'll see you next time. Goodbye. Welcome to this afternoon's game with your commentators, Peter Brackley and Trevor Brooking.
Good afternoon, Peter. The atmosphere outside the stadium when I arrived was absolutely electric, so let's get on with it.
Both sides are all set for this quarter-final match, and let me tell you, there's no lack of vociferous support from the fans. I think we're in for a match full of passion, goals, hopefully, maybe some cards, and plenty of drama. This quarter-final tie gets underway. Let's see what surprises are in store for us in this one. Here's Dejan Stankovic. On the ball here. Cesc Fabregas. Rosicki. Read that well. No, not this one. Down the middle. Stop the attack dead then. Pass cut out, real chance. Grosso. And Figo. Down the right. Crespo. Cesc Fabregas. And Clem. We're waiting for the first goal, and a good cross here could set one up. Crespo. Seagon. Good work to keep the ball. What will he do here? Turns defence into attack there. 15 minutes to go until the half-time whistle. Figo. The right-hand channel is an option. He intercepts. Here's Vieira. Crespo!
Oh, maybe the pressure's got to him. It's well over the bar. Well, I think the shot didn't connect well enough with his foot there, did it? Unfortunately for him.
Still stalemate with neither team really looking like scoring before the half-time break. They win possession. Says Fabregas. Gets it. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. And now the counter-attack. Still running. Will he hit the target? Keeper's there. He's made the right move and picks it up. And Gallas. The first half has come to a close then here, and the players head off to the dressing rooms. And I would think both managers will be hoping to spark a number of their players into life during the break. The game is still goalless, Trevor.
But they've just cancelled each other out so far. Let's hope that changes in the second half.
Well, we hope it's not going to be the final score, but at the break, it's 0-0. We're off. Will the second half provide more excitement for the fans here? Let's see which team can take control in the second half. Won a free kick in a promising area. Can they make it count? There are a few up. Got the shot in, but it's gone over.
You know, I think he just summed up his chances and thought, well, let's have a go.
And Samuel. Cordoba. And Recoba. Cambiasso. Here's Fleb. Senderos. And Rosicki. He's on the rampage. Well found there. What will he do here? Samuel. Here's Javier Zanetti. Kled. And he's off along the left touchline. And Cordoba. Cambiasso. Lienberg. He's cut the pass out beautifully. Ball one here. And Adriano. Crespo. Astonishing goal. They opened the scoring with a goal late in the game. Finally, they have hit the opener. For so long, the game had 0-0 written all over it. But that goal has brought it to life, and not a moment too soon.
There really isn't much a goalkeeper can do when the ball is hit that well. This is how the first goal was conceded then.
They've taken the lead. How do you see the game developing from here on then, Trevor?
Well, from the fans' point of view, the goal's great news. Their opponents can no longer sit back, content with things as they stand.
Excellent defending there. Down the left flank. And Rosicki. Here's Rosicki. Lienberg. Van Persie. Well worked to win the ball. The tension here is pretty unbearable. Only one goal separating them and only 5 minutes left. Winning this game will secure them a path to the semi-final. Rosicki. It's a decent ball in. Rosicki. And he goes for it. Says Fabregas. Stayed on the ball, promising position here. A huge roar from the crowd as the referee blows the final whistle. They're into the semi-final. So, Trevor, your thoughts?
It was an entertaining game, full of attacking football. Let's hope we see more of the same from both sides in the future.
Thank you, Trevor, for joining me this afternoon. That's all we have time for.
Well, it's been great, Peter.
And we look forward to seeing you at the next game. Goodbye. welcome. I'm Peter Brackley. The stage is set. The players are coming out. And with me, the unmistakable voice of Trevor Brooking.
Thank you very much, Mr. Brackley. Game I'm looking forward to. Let's get on with it, shall we?
The semi-final between these two sides has arrived. And the nature of the contest means that both sides will be fully focused, fully motivated to get stuck in and battle it out for a place in the final. The semi-final is underway. Well, there is a lot of talent in both teams, and this has the makings of a classic encounter. That was offside there, and the opposition defenders look pretty relieved about that too. Here's Sergio Ramos. Cecinho. And they've got behind the fullback. Keeper's ball. Here's Javier Zanetti. The danger is snuffed out. Well found by his teammate. Cambiasso. Here's Vieira. Stopped him illegally, says the ref. Hold on to the ball. Good attacking position too here. And Crespo. Mariano Gonzalez. Is there space for a shot? In the safe hands of the keeper. And Cecinho. Can anyone stop him? Got his foot in. Crespo. And Ibrahimovic. Took him out completely. Gave away a free kick. And that is a yellow card. And I think he knew it was coming too as soon as he went in for that tackle. Now he'll have to be on his toes for the rest of the game. Minutes left of the first half. The ball is over the line. It's a goal kick. Here's Van Nistelrooy. Win possession. The attack came to nothing. Some good running off the ball, putting the pressure on. Well worked to win possession. And Van Nistelrooy. Emerson. Top quality, close control. Ball one, good defending there. Pass cut out. Get a throw in a good area, looking for support now. This man's dangerous on the cross. A good cross might give the first goal. Van Nistelrooy. That's wide. Couldn't get the accuracy then.
I think he made the right decision to have a go. Perhaps he was unlucky on the strike.
Here's Materazzi. And Javier Zanetti. Reads it well. They can swing it in from the right wing. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. The first 45 minutes is over, and the teams head off towards the dressing rooms here. So, Trevor, how do you think it's shaping up?
It's not been bad, but it's not been anything special. Let's hope for improvement in the second half.
So neither team making the break, it's 0-0. Everyone is back in their seats, including the managers, and the second half is underway. Let's see which team can take control in the second half. Worked really hard to get the ball back there. Ibrahimovic. It's a super jinking run. Through to the flank.
Well, the cross wasn't bad, but some quick reactions from the defender sent it out for a corner.
It's into the face of goal. And only just missed by a lick of paint. Here's Roberto Carlos. Robinho. Get the ball back. 15 minutes into the second half. Two new players are going to enter the fray here. He's being replaced. That's probably down to his poor finishing today, despite being in some excellent situations. Maxwell. Doesn't manage to get that one through. The defender was quick to see this one. Maicon. Mariano Gonzalez.
He set up nicely for the cross here.
Booted to safety. Dejan Stankovic. Cambiasso. Vieira.
It looks easy, but that is a quality piece of skill.
That one is intercepted. And Vieira. It's still goalless with only 5 minutes to go now. Chance to cross. It's a corner. Good chance here. Each team will bring on a substitute here. I suppose his substitution was inevitable. defenders in the opposing goal.
He almost made it.
The keeper made a fine save. Ball given away. Looking for support now. Careless pass picked off. There goes the whistle to signal the end of the second half, and the scores are level. Nobody able to provide the breakthrough here, so we head into extra time. No goals then, Trevor.
Yes, it's been disappointing, hasn't it? I don't think it would have been too much to ask for a goal, would it?
The first half of extra time is underway. How do you expect extra time to pan out now, Trevor?
Well, it looks like being the survival of the fittest. There's a lot of tired legs out there.
Beckham. Here's Emerson. Got the all-important touch. Mariano Gonzalez. Adriano. A lovely ball through. Adriano. And that's good defensive play, picking up the loose ball and putting it into touch. The keeper will be relieved as well. Here's another cross. The referee has ended the first half of extra time with the scores level. Still no breakthrough for either team, and the players on both sides are running out of steam here. Still goalless at the end of the first period of extra time, Trevor.
You just get the feeling whoever makes the first mistake is going to suffer as a result.
So can we find a winner right at the death? Defences have been on top so far in extra time. Emerson. Here's Sergio Ramos. Fabio Cannavaro. Here's Robinho. Fabio Cannavaro turns defence into attack there. He's off on the long run. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Got the man there, surely. Yep, free kick is given. He showed no signs of giving up. Cecinho gets it in space.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. The referee blows his whistle to end extra time, and the scores are level. So the game goes to a penalty shootout, where the nerves will be severely tested here. Well, Trevor, two halves of 45 minutes plus extra time, and still we could... Both keepers will be mentally steeling themselves here, but with penalty shootouts, the real pressure is on the penalty takers. The first man in the firing line takes his position. Struck with authority. He rarely misses from here. He made it. It's 1-1.
Confidently slotted home. A great penalty.
Drives it to the keeper's right-hand side. Straight down the middle. The keeper was in two minds there. Into the right side. It's 3-3 and both teams are looking up for this, Trevor.
It's getting quite exciting now.
It's in. The keeper has stopped it. He has just wasted that, hasn't he, Trevor?
Yes, he did. That was a poor penalty, to be honest.
This to win it. That's it! Marvellous! He's hit the winner. That's decided the game. They are into the final. It was a pretty even contest, wasn't it, really? I mean, all the way to the penalty shooter.
Oh, yes, it was a great battle, end-to-end stuff.
So that's it for today's game. Thank you, Trevor.
Thanks, Peter.
And from us both, good afternoon. Good evening and welcome. I'm Peter Bracknell, and Trevor Brooking joins me to give his experienced voice on the proceedings. Trevor.
Thanks, Peter. Both teams have a reputation, I think, for going for goal and attacking play. Let's hope it is a good game. Come on then.
Just listen to the fans. The incredible atmosphere here is perfect for this final, in which the true champions will be decided. There is a fantastic atmosphere as the final gets underway. Who has the most desire to win this one, we shall see. Here's Figo. Maicon. An attack on the right from the through ball.
Solid defending there and a good clearance.
And Cambiasso. Here's Grosso. And Cambiasso. Figo.
Well, he obviously saw no other option than put it into touch.
We're waiting for the first goal, and a good cross here could set one up. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. Adriano! Gloriously done! It's the opening goal! Great goal from the forward. So the goal has pleased a huge number of fans in the stadium. Just listen to them. They scored at such an early stage of the game, Trevor.
Yes, they look confident today. It's too early to decide the game, and there's plenty of time for the opposition to turn it round. And this is how it all happened then.
How much of an impact do you think the opener will have on the game, Trevor?
Oh yes, this is going to have a tremendous bearing on the rest of the game.
Down the line. Gets it in space. A mistimed lunge gave away a free kick. And that's a yellow card for him. Maybe a harsh decision, it would seem. But he didn't get the ball, and that's what matters to the referee. 4 players to choose from. Oh, that needs to be more accurate than that.
You know, I think he just summed up his chances and thought, well, let's have a go.
Here's Samuel. Dejan Stankovic. Possession gained there. The ball's gone out again, and that's another throw. 15 minutes left of the first half. Possession maintained here. Here's Pirlo. Brings it under control. Sado turns defence into attack there. And he has a go. Goal! They've lost their lead. 10 minutes from the end of the first half. Fabulous strike down the middle.
It's been a tight game so far, and there's not much between these teams in terms of ability. I think we're in for a good battle here. It's been caught perfectly and gave the keeper no chance.
The scores are level again.
It's going to be interesting to see which team can raise their game to take the win from here, Peter.
Cambiasso. Vieira. Challenge was poor. Foul call. so easily have gone into the book then. The ref has taken a lenient view there. Picked up by the keeper. Vieira. A minimum of 3 extra minutes to be played. Here's Figo.
Oh, it's a good pass after that interception.
Here's Pirlo. Win the ball back. The referee blows his whistle and it's the end of the first half here. Let's see if the manager's advice can affect the players in any way. Hopefully in the right way. Their lead didn't last long, Trevor.
Well, they were quite unlucky to concede that equaliser. But let's see what the second half holds.
It's 1 apiece, that's how it stands. Setting up an interesting second half, I think. As the second half kicks off, let's hope we're in store for a great half of football here. They've switched sides for the second half. Cambiasso. Here's Adriano. Maicon. A decent ball in, might give them the chance to regain the lead. And Ibrahimovic. Monera. Nice through ball to the wing. Will there be a goal here? Maicon. Here's Cambiasso. Got his foot in. And Kaká. That was predictable. Vieira.
A perfect ball.
Well worked to win the ball. Well worked to win possession. Mariano Gonzalez.
Good running off the ball here. A chance to whip it in.
Clearance gathered, might have a dig from here. And a punch away by the keeper there, sends it behind for a corner kick. This is their final substitution this match. He's being replaced. It's probably down to his poor finishing today, despite being in some excellent situations. It went over the goal line. Goal kick here. And Crespo. The assistant referee had his flag up, not too happy there about the decision, and it is a free kick. Dejan Stankovic.
Here's a chance to whip it in.
Decent cross there.
That's a well-timed clearance.
Only 5 minutes remain, and there's nothing to separate the two sides. Will we see a winner here? Cafu. It looks like he'll go for a cross. Launches it towards the far post. To the target in the middle. Oh, the pressure mounts for good delivery. He's on the rampage. He had to get there, and he did. The referee has ended the second half with the scores level. Nothing to divide the two sides after 90 minutes, so we go into extra time. Always disappointing to concede an equaliser, Trevor, and never more so than in the second half.
Yes, and they've let it in with the manager's half-time team talk still fresh in their minds.
The first half of extra time is underway. How do you expect extra time to pan out now, Trevor?
Well, it looks like being the survival of the fittest. There's a lot of tired legs out there.
He takes the ball along the left wing. They're in a good position down the left. That will go behind for a goal kick. And Cordoba. Rakoba. And Cambiasso. So running off the ball for the cross. Can he test the keeper? Oh, you have to keep your head down on shots like that. That's way, way over.
Good effort on the goal, but not good enough.
Here's Nesta. Now have possession here. What can he conjure up here? Ibrahimovic. Got the shot in, but it's gone over.
Well, maybe he was unlucky on that one. Did well to find the space for the shot, though.
The referee blows his whistle to end the first half of extra time, and the scores are still level. And it's anyone's guess as to who will go on now and win this one. So we've had the first 50. Can we break the deadlock in this second period of extra time? Let's see if the second half can produce a winner. Here's Pirlo. Kaká. And Gilardino. Can he find his man? Yakulovsky! Oh, just to the right of the target, so close.
I think maybe they caught the defence on the hop there. There really was some sloppy man marking.
Samuel. Knocked it through. Oh, found him there. Free kick in a very dangerous position. Two men to aim for.
It looks like a good ball in.
Filippo Inzaghi. Here's Yakulovsky. Carries the ball through the middle. Into the danger area. Not a bad effort there, but not accurate enough to be threatening. So what a wonderful chance that was to get something out of this game.
Yeah, that's hugely disappointing, Peter. I think they knew the pressure was on them.
With neither side able to get the telling goal in extra time, the game will now go into a penalty shootout. Where will Lady Luck shine now? Well, Trevor, it's penalties. Will they be disappointed having had the lead?
Oh, yes, and having had their noses in front, they will be hugely frustrated. But there's nothing they can do about that now.
With the teams tied, the match will now be settled by a penalty shootout. As we go into the penalty shootout, the takers will be doing everything they can to calm the nerves here as the pressure on them mounts. Regardless of the outcome of the penalty shootout, both teams have given their all in this wonderful game. Struck with authority. Oh, that's a brilliant stop.
It looked like the keeper already knew which way it would be going.
Goes from the right side. They trail by 2. That's no problem. Oh no, off the bar. It sailed off to the right.
He struck it well enough, but it was wide of the target.
Oh, the keeper makes the save. He has just wasted that, hasn't he, Trevor?
Yes, he did. That was a poor penalty, to be honest.
Super save by the keeper.
The keeper read that well.
He's hit the post.
His aim was fractionally off there, and he's hit the post.
Can he be the hero?
I just can't believe it. It seemed he just couldn't stand the pressure.
He can't miss this, otherwise they are out. It's there, and his team lives to fight another day. Yes, he made it. He's under huge pressure here. Miss, and it's all over. It's in, and the supporters are on their feet. It's 3-3, and both teams are looking up for this, Trevor.
It's getting quite exciting now.
Into the left side. If he misses, they are out. It's in, they're still in the game. The captain is to take charge of this one. The keeper's gone the wrong way. He has to put this away to keep them in it.
He needed to be more decisive than that.
That's decided the game. They've done it, a result that means they are well-deserved cup champions. It was a long and arduous campaign, but I'm sure the players are absolutely delighted. Maybe they're not as much as their fans, who will be celebrating long into the night, I'm sure. They pick up the title. You remember this day forever, wherever you are today. They are the champions.
It's always good to see such a hard-fought match, and especially when it decides the championship. Look at those celebrations. That just shows you what winning the title means to the players.